So what's your reaction to this move by the Premier?
Look, it's unfortunate because at a time where I think that everyone needs to come together, especially leaders, state leaders, I think it's unfortunate, in my view, there's a little bit of politics at play here. When you look at the facts is that the virus came from a hotel which is located 1,000 kilometres away from Fairfield in Victoria. It crossed the border. It went to the crossroads, and from the crossroads, someone that had dinner there also had dinner at the Thai Rock in Fairfield. And if you look at the cases, and if the Premier of Queensland actually looked at the facts and the details, she would know that there's only actually 16 active cases in Fairfield, and while 16 too many, I think I'm really proud of my community who's come out really strongly and got tested. I don't know how the Premier intends to stop the virus getting to Queensland by stopping a city like Fairfield or Liverpool or Campbelltown, or anyone that visits. We have one of the biggest industrial areas in the southern hemisphere in Fairfield. Tens of thousands of workers come from outside the city. Also, we have large roads such as the M7 and Cumberland Highway where people stop over very often through our city. And she's intending to stop people that are also close contacts. Well, how is she going to know that? She currently has thousands of people that cross her border every single day. And if only the Premier would know how to detect the virus from looking at people, determining where people live, I think we would have resolved this problem a long time ago. So I'm just concerned that at a time where people need hope, people need strong leadership, what we don't want is people dragging others down just through a fear campaign, just to drag themselves up.
Well, I mean, she has, it's a very strong border there in Queensland, and she has been strong all along, and I guess the fear is that 16 cases, as you point out there, could lead to more. Are you expecting the caseload to increase?
Look, the other interesting thing is that the order comes in place on the 28th of this month. People from Thai Rock have been isolated now for almost 2 weeks, and that's at a time when the virus really will evaporate from them. So, I mean, what I'm concerned about is my city. I'm working hard to make sure I look after my community. That's my job. I just don't understand why politics is at play right now, and by actually designated local government areas, I don't think that assists anybody. I think this is a political move to force Gladys, our New South Wales Premier, to move the border down south. This is not about Fairfield. There's 1 million people that she's isolated. That's 1/5 of the New South Wales population. So what is she going to do about Port Stephens? What is she going to do about Batesmans Bay? Does she know that the virus could be in any other local government area? This is the point I'm making. I think she should be concentrating on looking after the people of Queensland and not trying to play politics.